What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, I have your top stocks to watch for this trading week. But real quick, as always, if you guys do find value in this video, make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. But without further ado, let's hop into the video. And real quick, before hopping into the video, if you guys did not see yesterday's video on my SPY and QQQ technical analysis, definitely make sure you guys do watch that. That video link is going to be down in the description, so make sure you guys watch that as soon as you're done with this video. Now, as far as the top stocks to watch for this week, the very first stock that I'm going to be watching is going to be on RUN. And if we zoom out to the weekly time frame on RUN, you can see that we do have this weekly falling wedge right here. So what I'm going to be looking for is a possible breakout above this trend line right here. I'm undecided if I want to do the equity or options, but either or, I am looking to go long on RUN if it is able to break above this trend line right here and hopefully catch the continuation to the upside. If I do end up swinging the calls, I am going to be looking at the June 16th $20 calls. So make sure you guys do keep a very close eye on RUN if it is able to break out. The next stock that I'm going to be watching this week is going to be Eli Lilly. Might end up looking for a butterfly spread on this, but if we pull up the daily time frame with all my indicators right here, there is a possibility that this could go right back up to these highs up here at 455. And then if we use the Fibonacci extension, if this daily squeeze is able to fire to the upside, there's a nice stochastic buy signal, increasing on balance volume, trading above the 21 and 34. So if that daily squeeze can fire up, it should take Eli Lilly up into around 460, 450. So again, going to be looking for a potential butterfly spread, maybe even a lotto if it takes a little longer to start getting up into this area. But I do want to watch Eli Lilly very closely for a potential swing this week. Now, the next stock that I'm going to be watching is going to be Dash. Now, with Dash, what I like is there's this daily, weekly, and 3-day squeeze. What I'm going to be looking for is a pullback down to that daily 21 and 34 EMA. Remember, the 21 and 34 EMA is very, very important when there is a squeeze. We have an orange dot squeeze. So if we can pull back to around 65.50 to 64.50, I do want to see Dash find some support at that area. If that is the case, I will be looking for a push back up into this $70 area. And then hopefully price is able to push through. As you can see, this has been a pretty strong resistance area. So if Dash is able to break through that area, we should see the continuation. So that's scenario number one. Scenario number two, early next week, it just comes up and it breaks through 70.13. If that is the case, I am going to be looking to trade the upside on Dash, swing trades, and day trades. Now, the next stock I'm going to be watching this week is going to be Apple. If the market is able to remain strong, I'm just looking for Apple to push back into the highs up here at this 182.94 area. And then I will be looking for a potential reject up there as a potential double top. But if price is able to break above 181.78 early next week, I will be looking for that push right into 182.94. Very simple setup here. If it does start breaking below Friday's low at 179.25, I will be looking for a further pullback in price. Typically, when we do see dojis at the top of an uptrend, that is a reversal pattern. So again, if we break above Friday's high, look for the push into all-time highs. Look for a potential double top up there for a reject. If it breaks through, then there is more upside potential on Apple. And then if it breaks below 179.25, I will be looking for a further pullback. And then we do have this daily gap right here that we can watch as well. Now, the next stock I'm going to be watching this week is going to be AMD. I do want to watch this daily gap right here. If you guys watched last week's video, I told everybody to watch 132.26 for a potential reject on AMD. It fell 26 cents short, unfortunately, and then dropped all the way down to a low of around 116.6. So if the semis do pull back next week, I am looking for AMD to break below 115.8 and then potentially fill the gap all the way down to 109. Now, as far as the upside on AMD, honestly, not that interested. I would prefer to see this gap fill right here. So definitely keep an eye on that if the market does get weak. Now, the next stock I'm going to be watching this week is going to be Boeing. I am really loving this weekly time frame right here. It's holding structure, holding the 21 and 34 EMA, orange dots on the weekly squeeze. If you guys don't know how to use the TTM squeeze, I talk about it in my book. I have videos on my main channel, Brandon Trades. Make sure you guys do go and watch those. But I'm loving this weekly squeeze. We got a stochastic buy signal. I am going to be looking to day trade Boeing this week, and I am also looking for swing trades on Boeing this week. So when Boeing starts moving, it's a very fun stock to trade. So definitely keep an eye on this. If it is able to get that weekly squeeze to fire to the upside, this should be a lot of fun to trade. So definitely keep Boeing on your radar going into these next few weeks. Now, the final stock that I'm going to be watching is going to be Shopify. Looking at the weekly time frame, we have this little weekly bull flag right here. So if the market does get strong, I will be watching Shopify for that continuation to the upside. If we break it down to the daily time frame, you can see all price did was pull back to that daily 21 and 34 EMA, went into a squeeze. We got the stochastic buy signal on Friday. So ideally, I'm going to be looking for that continuation on Shopify next week. But if Shopify does end up pulling and the overall market starts pulling, if Shopify is able to break below 53.88, I will be looking to trade the gap fill all the way down into 50, psychological support, and then finally 47.97. But that is going to be my top stocks to watch for next week. So as always, if you guys did find value in this video, make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. Everybody have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.